Hi, today we're going to talk about a very serious issue. I just saw a video from an emergency room doctor in New York, and his experience is that this COVID-19 is not an acute respiratory distress type illness. In other words, when you have pneumonia, apparently they force lungs into your air into your lungs at a great rate. What he's seeing is that the virus is causing these lungs to be damaged, similar to that damage that you would see if you were at a high altitude. And by forcing huge quantities of air into the lungs, we may be actually causing the lung damage that we're so concerned about. Now, this may or may not be true. My argument is that there is a union that stops people from discussing things that are in the public interest. I'm talking about the American Medical Association, the cabal that protects doctors. And everybody's darling Dr. Anthony Fauci. Everybody thinks he's such a sweetheart. Isn't this the same guy who was telling us not to use masks? And then told us, well, you might find masks to increase the danger, and now we're being asked to wear masks. Where's the credibility in this guy? Everybody likes him, I guess, because he's short and non-threatening. That doesn't work for me. But my bigger problem is with the AMA. Here's a doctor who is on the front lines, who's bringing up a thought that perhaps our current treatment for COVID-19 is doing more harm than good. Do you think that this guy is going to see any kind of support from the medical community, or are they just going to stick to their theme, the theme that's handed down from on high? When you go into a hospital and you show signs of oxygen deprivation, they automatically, immediately put you on oxygen. That's their protocol. And the whole system is broken. If they didn't put you on oxygen, they might be sued if something happened to you. They have to do something that is in the protocol, even if they might not personally believe in it, because the malpractice lawyers are always lurking. And the American Medical Association, their job is to protect doctors. And let's not forget that any entity that's protecting any group, whether it's the AMA and doctors, police unions, these are all entities that protect their members against the public at large. It's us versus them, and anytime you have an association, they're the ones defining the us. And if you're not in the association, you're not part of the us. You wonder how long this is going to go on. We're losing our faith in all these institutions. This COVID-19 may be a disaster in many ways. First, there was the medical emergency. Then there's the absolute unmitigated disaster that is the financial response to it. And now you have the fact that the authority figures that have credibility, like the AMA, I mean, how does the AMA go from saying, or doctors, individual doctors, or the Surgeon General, I guess the highest doctor in the land, go from saying, don't use masks, to, you should use masks. What credibility do either of those statements have? One of them is obviously wrong, and how can they possibly be wrong about something so ridiculous? My God. I mean, our faith in these institutions was misplaced at the best of times. If only we would wake up, we could start building something better.